All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that can bring any eBay business to a grinding halt: payment holds. We're going to build a real, actionable playbook to show you exactly how automation can be your secret weapon to keep that cash flowing. So, let's get your money moving. Oh man, if you're a seller, you know this feeling. You've made the sale, you shipped the product, but your money, it's just stuck. It is, without a doubt, one of the biggest frustrations, creating this cash flow nightmare that can literally stop you from restocking and growing your business. It makes you feel powerless, but you're not.
So what is a payment hold really? Well, here's the key thing to understand. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Ever since eBay went all in on managed payments in 2021, this has been a core part of their risk management. It's a computer algorithm, basically, deciding your funds are a risk and hitting the pause button, completely ignoring whatever payout schedule you thought you had.
And this leads us right into what I call the eBay cash flow trap. See, it's not just about one delayed payment on one order. It's about the potential for a massive ripple effect that can mess up your entire business. And what's really at stake here? It's huge. We're talking about the cash you need to buy new inventory, just vanishing into thin air. That stalls your growth, right? Then there's the stress of dealing with customers while your own funds are locked up. But the worst part? It can create this downward spiral where one hold makes eBay's computers watch you even closer, which, you guessed it, can trigger even more holds. So to get out of the trap, we first have to understand what puts us on eBay's risk radar in the first place. You know, this isn't random. It's all about figuring out the triggers that make their automated systems nervous. And this slide lays it all out beautifully. Do you see a pattern here? It's all about unpredictability and, well, poor performance. Sudden huge jumps in sales, shipping things late, forgetting to upload tracking. These are massive, flashing red flags to the system. It sees that kind of behavior and slams the brakes on your money to protect itself and the buyer.
Now, what's really interesting is that this can hit you in two different ways. You've got your transaction level hold, which freezes the money from just one sale, usually for a week or two. Annoying, but manageable. But then there's the account level hold. That one is way more serious. That's when eBay keeps a percentage of all your earnings on a rolling basis, sometimes for up to 90 days. Ouch.
And hey, if you're a dropshipper, listen up. You are basically under a microscope. Because there are more steps in the fulfillment chain and you have less direct control, eBay is extra cautious. It's super common for them to hold your money until the tracking number says delivered, plus an extra 3-day buffer. That can mean waiting well over a week to get paid for something you've already shipped.
Okay, so we know the problem, we know the triggers. How do we fight back? We do it by building a proactive shield, and that shield is automation. This right here, this is your playbook. Each step in this automated workflow is designed to directly shut down one of those triggers we just talked about. Real-time inventory monitoring, that stops you from selling stuff you don't actually have, which prevents cancellations. Automated ordering and tracking uploads, that ensures you never miss your handling times. It's all about building a system for excellence.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Automation isn't really about working less. It's about eliminating human error. It's about getting rid of those delays, those, oh, I'll do it later moments that create these manual gaps. Because those gaps are exactly where eBay's risk algorithms spot trouble.
But look, automation is only half the battle. The tech is just a tool. It has to be paired with smart strategy and just plain old solid business habits. Because without the right foundation, even the best tools in the world are going to fail.
It all starts with the numbers. First one up, your seller defect rate. This number, it has to be under 1%, period. It's probably the most important indicator of your account's health.
Next target you've got to hit, your late shipment rate. If this creeps over 3%, you're telling eBay that you're unreliable. You have to stay under this line to build any kind of trust with the system.
And finally, the metric where automation is your best friend: valid tracking uploads. You must, I repeat, must upload valid tracking on over 95% of your orders. For eBay's system, this is absolutely non-negotiable. So those three numbers are supported by these practices right here. Don't promise one-day handling if you know your supplier takes 3 days to ship. Don't go from selling 10 items a week to 500 overnight. Grow steadily, talk to your buyers, and always keep a cash buffer. Your goal is to be predictable.
Which brings us to our final section. We're going to talk about building long-term account health and, maybe more importantly, what to do if you're already in damage control mode.
Here's probably the most important takeaway of this whole thing. This is a long game. eBay's systems reward predictability.
We see that accounts that have a clean, consistent history for just 3 to 6 months see a huge drop in how often they get payment holds. Your goal is to be so boring, so stable, so reliable that the algorithm just trusts you.
But what if your funds are on hold right now? Okay, here is your emergency plan. On the left, this is what you do. You keep performing perfectly. Ship on time, upload every tracking number, and over-communicate with your buyers. Now on the right, this is what you avoid. Do not panic. Mass canceling orders or making a bunch of sudden changes will only make things so much worse. You need to show the system that even with the hold, you are still a rock-solid, reliable seller.
So, we end with this question. Because at the end of the day, avoiding eBay payment holds isn't about some secret trick or a magic bullet. It's about building a business that is so consistent, so reliable, and so predictable that eBay's algorithms have absolutely no reason to see you as a risk. And the straightest, most effective path to becoming that predictable? It's through automation.